I want to say I'm proud to be here because I'm inducting someone I know a little bit. Connie Chung is probably the most dogged, persistent, honest, truth-seeking journalist television ever saw. I say that because here's where it all started, and I was there. In the year 1970, I'm kind of a okay star in my hometown of Washington, D.C., at the now Fox station. And Connie was, we didn't really know who she was, but she was the secretary assistant to the news director. And the first job in a television newsroom that ever opens up is a weekend writing job. And so the job opens up, and Connie, ambitious, dogged as she is, goes to the news director and says, I want that job. And the news director says, no, you're my assistant. You can't, no, it's not you. No. And she went on and on and on. And finally he said, you can't have the job unless you replace yourself. She walked out of the newsroom, up the stairs, across the street, into the bank, looked at the first woman teller and said, do you want to be in TV? Brought her across the street, into the newsroom, and said to the news director, now give me that job. It is that, with that background, all these years later, all of my friends in New Jersey, and all of my friends everywhere know me as Mr. Chung. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest inductee of the New Jersey Hall of Fame, Constance Yupon Chung.
Connie Chung is a renowned journalist, television anchor, and household name. Since beginning her career in 1969, she has reported for all of the major American news networks, including NBC, CBS, ABC, CNN, and MSNBC, covering pivotal events that have defined the last 5 decades. In 1993, she became the first woman to co-anchor the CBS Evening News, as well as the first Asian American and second woman to anchor any major network newscast in the United States. She has reported on political conventions and elections since the Nixon presidency and anchored several network news magazines. She is an Emmy and Peabody Award winner and is the recipient of the Ohio State Award, National Headline Award, 2 American Women in Radio and Television National Commendations, a Clarion Award, and more. She is a longtime resident of Middletown, New Jersey, along with her husband, Lauren Ehrlich. And now, this trailblazer makes her way into our very own New Jersey Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, my wife, Connie Chung.
What you got? Do you have a surprise for me? Oh, okay. Actually, thank you so much. This is an extreme honor. My husband is actually the reason why we lived in New Jersey. We were living in New York. He had just moved up to New York. And he said, well, where can I play golf here? And I said, I don't know. And he is an avid, insane golfer. So he went out to New Jersey. He found a club he wanted to belong to, Hollywood in Deal, New Jersey. And he said, okay. Whoa! And he said, okay, let's find a house nearby. I went, what? You're kidding. So we did. We found a house in Middletown, New Jersey that we were absolutely thrilled with. But we've never owned a house together. Fortunately, we had the best neighbor ever, Dottie Bradley. She's sitting right here, and her husband Mike. And every time I had a homeowner issue, I'd say, Dottie, what do I do? And she would save me, and thank God for you, Dottie. I always thought that Dot could be head of a corporation. She's so creative, she's so smart, she's so capable. But she really helped us through all those more than 25 years that we lived in New Jersey. We lived there on weekends, and we were in New York during the week working. So, our son really enjoyed it. He was able to go out the back door and play in the yard rather than take an elevator and play in Central Park. It was thrilling to be there. We love New Jersey. The only thing is that we were constantly prowling the streets of New Jersey looking for a sighting of Springsteen or Bon Jovi, and we never saw them. Never, ever. So, but we did meet Van Zandt today. Little baby. So now we're not in New Jersey anymore, I'm sorry to say. You can take the girl away from New Jersey, but you can never take the Jersey out of the girl. Thank you so much.
Please welcome an actor, playwright, humanitarian, and activist whose play about the 1994 genocide in Rwanda was live streamed around the world. He has appeared in everything from JFK to Angels in the Outfield, from True Detective and Roseanne to Shakespeare in the Park. Please welcome J.O. Sanders.
Special award to present this evening, an unusual celebrity. I'm humbled to be here tonight to celebrate one woman's extraordinary life, Peace Pilgrim. She's one of New Jersey's great gifts to our world. I became aware of her mission many years ago. Growing up in the middle of 5 kids in a Quaker family, our parents devoted their lives to working nonviolently for peace and civil rights with the Peace Corps, the American Friends Service Committee, UNICEF. So how can I make a difference, we would ask them, with just one voice, one life? Speak out, they said, against injustice. Embrace your fellow travelers on earth with kindness and respect, that your life may serve as an example, a moral compass to those around you. But few have ever come close to living as profoundly and clearly as Peace Pilgrim.
In the course of a nearly 3-decade journey across the United States, Peace Pilgrim touched the hearts and the lives of millions of people. Her message of understanding continues to inspire people all over the world. She was born Mildred Lizette Norman on a farm in Egg Harbor. In 1953, during the Korean War, she adopted the name Peace Pilgrim, left her comfortable life in New Jersey, and began her pilgrimage across America, vowing to remain a wanderer until mankind has learned the way of peace. She walked across the United States at least 8 times, traveling more than 25,000 miles. She continued her mission for 28 years until her tragic death in 1981. In 2005, Peace Pilgrim Park was created in her hometown of Egg Harbor City. The nonprofit organization Friends of Peace Pilgrim is dedicated to making information about this inspiring woman available to all. Since 1983, they have distributed nearly 2 million pieces of literature about her life and her teaching to more than 100 countries, ensuring that her message of peace lives on.
Talk about a life well lived. And here now, accepting this award on her sister's behalf, She's waited and kept herself healthy till now so she could be here to do this. At 102 years of age. Here's Arlene Young and the president of the not-for-profit organization Friends of Peace Program, Cheryl Canfield.
I'm so grateful to be here tonight in honor of my very beloved friend and mentor, Peace Pilgrim. More than half a century ago, Mildred Ryder experienced a special calling, and after 15 years of preparation, she gave away all of her possessions, and she vowed to walk until humankind learned the way of peace. She took the name Peace Pilgrim so that people would remember the message rather than the messenger. She walked for 28 and a half years. During that time, she carried no money, and she accepted no money. She walked on faith. She walked and spoke about the whole peace picture. Peace among nations, among groups, among individuals, peace with the environment, and that very important inner peace. She affected and inspired countless individuals with her remarkable example. She offered always her peace message. This is the way of peace. Overcome evil with good, falsehood with truth, and hatred with love. There's nothing new in the message, she would say, only the practice of it. One little person giving all of her time to peace, she said, makes news. Many people giving some of their time could make history. May her life and example continue to inspire us. I'm happy to have here the very, very special and inspiring 102-year-old sister.
I just want to thank all you peace-loving people who voted to bestow this prestigious award on my sister for giving her life to bringing peace to the world. And through all her walks and talks, wherever invited, free of charge, she would accept no money. And she walked throughout the United States, but all the provinces of Canada and Mexico, and someone flew her to Hawaii and Alaska. So she continues to this day to bring her voice for peace to all who have read her literature, were printed in many languages throughout the world, and through the inspiring talks that she had given throughout her travels. And I just feel so honored to be able to have survived 102 years, to be friends. To be present at this prestigious procedure. Thank you so much.
former New York Yankee and New York